Peace. It's R.I.M.E live in HD. And we're today we got to talk about a very important subject. Peace. Peace is something I'm really into. Peace is something we all need. But one thing that a lot of people fail to realize, peace is not always free. What type of peace do we need? We need peace in our mind. We need peace in our heart. And thirdly, we need peace in our situations. Out of these three, situational peace, get this in your mind, that needs to be your last pursuit. I'll tell you why. Situational peace is based on your environment, right? Not all of us are privileged enough to control the climate of our environment. Hardly none of us. I'm going to tell you why. We don't determine when it rains. We don't determine when the sun shines. We don't determine when there's an earthquake. We don't determine when, stuff like that. So we don't know when the lightning's going to strike. Shake up the house. You know what I'm saying? Like last night. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So we don't know when family members are going to clown, flip out, have some going through something with them, and try to blame it on us or try to take it out on us. We don't know when that person on the street that's driving is going to lose their mind. You see what I'm saying? Start blowing at somebody else, which shocks your attention. You know what I mean? So with that being said, the important thing is the number one stage of peace. It's peace in our mind. And the mind and the heart are connected. They're connected. They're different, but they influence one another. So that's why those two need to be your main priority. Main priority. I would say that the heart is a section of the mind. It's a section. It's in there, but it's not the same. I feel like the mind is a holding cell, or it's a incubator of all the thoughts and all the things that come out of the heart and the things that come out of here. So it's like the place where the determining happens. It's the place where the creativity happens. It's a place. The heart, it's also a place, but it has a lot of things stored from past experiences, past hurts, past whatever. So we'll get into that in another video. But I feel like the important thing is to have this right. How do you do that? You pour into your mind. You intentionally put things in your mind to influence it, to build it. Same way with faith. You have to feed your mind. You also have to protect your mind. In essence, if I'm pouring peace and I'm pouring ideas of peace and I'm pouring proof of peace and I'm pouring a lot of things in my mind that pertains to peace, I can't just put it in my mind. Because there's some things out here, there's forces out here that's going to try to snatch whatever you feed your mind. There's distractions out here that's going to try to snatch what you feed your mind. So if you're feeding your mind peace, 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 and ideas of peace and influences of peace, and you know, trying to keep it stable, you have to also protect it. Okay? Perfect example. You got a little girl. She asks for some apple juice. You get a cup. That's your mind. You pour the apple juice in the cup, but then you turn around and put some rat poison in there too. Is it still apple juice? Not really. That poison on the inside is going to affect the little girl. So you have to be cognizant of and conscious of what you put in your mind, and also what you block from your mind. Here's the thing. There are going to be negative influences in your life. That's why I told you you can't really determine your environment entirely, because it's always going to be things we feed ourselves via media devices, via TV, via news, via friends, families, and so on, that are going to try to give our mind suggestions that go against the peace that we are about. Because at the end of the day, what you about is what's going to flourish from your mind and your life. What you're more about. That's what you're going to talk about the most. That's what you're going to focus on the most. But if you about peace, like me, it's certain things you have to guard. How do you guard them? Eyes, ear, mind, and your mouth. You got to watch how you talk. That also influences your mind. Because your speech and your words and your tongue, that's a command center. That's where declarations go out. That's where confirmations, delegations, orders, commands, all that stuff come out of your mouth. And it also activates what you believe. It activates it. And how you talk to yourself activates what you're going to believe. So, with that being said, you have to control these things if you want to maintain peace in your life. So, like I said, everybody's going to get shaken up. Everybody's going to see things. Everybody's going to experience things that's going to cause them to feel. Feelings, that's all that stuff is up there too. Feel like there's no hope, there's no peace, there's no way out, there's no this, no there, there's no that. But I tell you one thing, having peace in your mind is a matter of choice. What you feed your mind is a matter of choice. I decide to feed my mind the Word of God as it pertains to peace, because you could read a lot of things in the Word not so peaceful. So you have to choose the direction that you focus your mind. That's why focus is so important. That's why faith is so important. That's why, you know, how you view not only yourself, but how you view the world. It's based on what you fill this up with. So the peace needs to be within, because this might say something else. And it will say something else. A lot of times it's definitely going to say something else, especially when you decide that peace is your bread, is your food. You know. So it's an act of will. It's an act of your will. But a lot of people don't know how to maintain their peace, hold their peace, because they're greatly influenced by hurts of the past, fear. That's another way your peace gets disturbed. Fear, intimidation, you know, all those emotions and those feelings that come to distract you from your peace. But you got to spend time on your peace every day. Spend time, get in a quiet place. Find a quiet place. God told me a long time ago, if you can't find peace in the midst of the storm, it's no use. You need to find peace even in the midst of what you're going through. Whether that be by, activity, prayer, being productive. You got to distract yourself from the distractions sometimes. That's pretty much what life is encumbered by. What are you distracted by? Are you going to distract yourself with good things from the negative? Or are you going to be distracted with the negative from the great things and the good things and the things you ought to be focused on? Focus is key. Focus is key. Focus is key. And it's crazy how, so many of the other vlogs are encumbered in this because they're all necessary to get to this. How can you have peace when it's a storm outside? How can you have peace when people dying? How can you have peace when, the worst things is happening? Think about it. It's mainly two types of inmates in jail. It's the one that's frustrated he's there, that want to leave, that want to get out of there, that's about to lose his mind. And it's also another type. He has peace. He's going to make it through. He's going to endure. He's not sweating and worried and tripping. They're both in jail. Not one of the best places to be, depending on who you are. But their minds, both of their minds is in a different place. So that person is reading all the time, working out, doing the best he can with what he has, which is that time. He has a certain level of peace. This other guy that doesn't feel like he belongs there, scratching the walls, he's mad, he's losing his mind. He's in a different state of mind. But if you notice, they're both in the same place. One is influenced by one thing, one idea. The other is influenced by another idea. One is settled in his spirit. The other one is not settled in his spirit. Not yet, at least. Hopefully he accepts or fights, or does something that can get himself settled and balanced. In the fact of he's there and he's probably not getting out, or he's there and he needs to take the proper parameters to get out. So this guy that has the peace, he probably knows he's not never gonna get out, or feels he's not never gonna get out. So he's like, while I'm here, I'm not about to be losing my mind. I'm gonna have peace. Maybe because he knows what he did was wrong. Who knows? It's all different scenarios. It's case by case basis. But that was just a rough example of how two people can be in the same situation. Whatever circumstances, but they're in the same situation. Jail, confinement. But it's all about what's going on up here. And I'm not saying fake it till you make it when it comes to your mind. What I'm telling you is work it till you make it. Work that principle. Work that mind. Feed that mind. Did you know that your mind is not you? Your mind is not you. Your mind is a vehicle. A lot of people think it's them. I'm the vehicle. You're not the car. You're driving the car. Your spirit is you. Your mind is not you. Your mind is a vehicle for your spirit. So you determine where that vehicle goes. And you determine what that vehicle leaves. What it enters into and what it leaves. You determine that. You determine what that vehicle focuses on. And how well you determine that and how well you direct that, it'll seem like this is who you are. That's why I say I'm about peace. I'm not peace. I'm about that. So every effort I move to is to develop that. And I understand that there are rough roads to peace. There are sometimes fights that lead to peace. And I'm willing to do that because I value peace that much. But I'm not peace. One of the names for God is the Prince of Peace. Jesus, God, the Prince of Peace. So I understand that he's the ultimate source of peace. So I challenge you today. Find your peace. I don't care if you got to draw on the wall, take care of your child. Find your source of peace. Go to that place. In times of trepidation, in times of tribulation, like right now. Find some new places of peace that you didn't know about. This is very important. Because the last thing you want to be doing is warring in your mind. I value peace. I would sincerely hope you value peace. There's some people that they can only, like when they're in school, they can only do their homework in noisy environments. Like the music got to be high, this, that, and the third, such that they can't, like some people are good. And that's cool. That's not my thing, but that's cool. Some people, that's how they focus, by ignoring the noise or enjoying the noise. I don't know, but that's a distraction for me. Noisiness, trying to focus on something. But that works for some people. So I'm not knocking it. But what I'm telling you is find yours. Find your focus. Find what drives you. Find that peaceful place. Find that sanctuary that helps you get done what you need to get done. Because I tell you, anytime you focus or have a goal or have an objective, there are going to be forces that want to pull you away from it. I don't care if you're by yourself. Sometimes you could be your biggest distraction. Sometimes your overthinking could be a distraction from you being productive. Or solving that problem for somebody else. Or even solving that problem for yourself. A lot of our problems we can solve ourselves. A lot of them. I'm not saying all of them. But a lot of them we can solve ourselves if we choose to. But do we want to? Do we care to? Because at the end of the day, a lot of the problems we put on ourselves. A lot of our problems we cause. Not all of them. But a lot of them. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. This is not the hypest of vlogs. We're gonna get back to that. But I would rather, express, a vlog of this nature in a peaceful environment. And with a peaceful spirit. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm having an awesome week. Why? Not because I haven't been irritated this week. It's not because I haven't had challenges this week, but I have overcome mainly all of them. I have accomplished my daily goals and some goals I didn't think I was going to accomplish. And that brings me a sense of peace to know that I'm being productive. I love that. And I desire that same thing for you. I desire for you to solve some problems, not only in your life, but in others' lives. I've solved some problems from people that they don't even know I've solved yet. But it ain't for them to know. Yes, it feels good to be the gatekeeper, the dream maker in people's lives sometimes. You know, it's really a good thing to be a blessing to people. They don't even know. Right now they don't even know. But they about to find out real soon. So, you know, I'm not really not yet. I'm not a great YouTuber, you know. Like, subscribe, you know, hit the bell for notification. I'm not really that guy yet. So some of these videos I don't even say that in, but I'll get better with that later. But definitely I want you to share this video. People need to hear this. Like and subscribe if this video did something for you, if it gave you some different type of perspective on things or enhance your perspective. Definitely want you to subscribe, share, you know, comment. Let me know, where's your peace? Where's your peace been? Everybody's peace is not in the same place. It's not in the same vocation. It's not in the same scenario. So let me know some of the things that bring you peace. You know, I don't care what it is, you know, but definitely start sharing with me and sharing with others some of these videos so we can build this channel up and get this channel going and floating around here, because, you know, in the midst of all the foolishness going on, people need a sense of peace. So I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.